basketball shit. What's up, folks? Here's Radio Show. Man, this is Moose, a.k.a. Big House.
It's feisty up in here.
It's Tuesday, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is? It's bracketology season, man.
Yes.
And you know what? For me, if somebody else sets it up and I can't, like, maneuver it, then I get a little frustrated. That's all. You know what I mean? Like,
just a little bit.
This is the beginning of March Madness.
That's what it's madness.
I thought March Madness used to start at the beginning of March.
And what did it say? March comes in like a lion? No.
No, I think that's April.
Comes in like a lamb and leaves like a lion or something? I don't know.
April comes in like a lion and leaves like a lamb.
Hey, folks, I tell you what, man.
Where does that come from?
You know what?
I've never heard of that.
You've heard all the voices.
That's like some off-Bible version of a great quote or something.
You've heard, yeah, okay, on your phone.
It says you should be able to join.
Hey, so folks, you heard all those voices, man. That one you heard is the star of the show, man. The one, the only Jeezy Mbaku. How you living, man?
Man, life was good, man. I was away last week and was wanted to jump through the phone last week on y'all guys. I was listening to the show, man.
Well, damn, man, we do this. I mean,
it shows I listen, y'all. I was one of the listeners.
we definitely appreciate it.
So I know how y'all feel now, man. I know how you feel, Big Gates. You just want to call out when somebody says something crazy as hell. You just want to jump through the.
Can somebody else look at that stuff, man? So I don't have to answer all of it. Somebody else look at Big Gates.
I check it on Big Gates.
I appreciate it. Hey, also that other smooth voice you hear, man. That's D-Lo. D-Lo G, man.
What is happening?
With the fresh mic.
You all right?
Yo, is it cool? Does it
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
all right?
It sounds. I mean,
It sounds really good.
I can't hear it today, so I
I
wasn't
know.
sure.
There you go.
It's like it sounds
Man, she's like, oh, it sounds good.
A1.
We don't even know.
We A1. We ain't in the, we A1.
Sweet. No,
We got
I'm
expensive
good,
equipment
bro.
around here, yo.
I'm all good, bro.
I'm sorry I want to do a show with the cell phone in the middle. I bought this equipment. I want to use this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Pineapples.
Yeah. Hey, we got, I tell you what, man, the lady of the house, man. Folks, let's hear it for the one, the only Run.
EMIT.
Hello, it's Feisty Run today, and I have a whole turbis full of wine, so this should be a really interesting show.
And Indiana's in the NIT.
They always are, but they're still my team.
They're winning.
I'm still going to cheer them.
They're winning right now. Go out,
when Michigan play Friday?
Yes.
I think Kentucky play Friday. So we're in the big show.
We're in the big show,
Okay.
baby. Matter of fact, we're the number 2 seed.
I mean,
we're number 2
But
seed.
they're still my team, and I'm still going to root
Hey,
for
it's
them.
cool.
It's
I
all
mean, they're in
good.
matter of fact, they got a home game in the tournament.
It's all
They
good.
played against San
They were on the
Francisco
bubble.
State.
Hey, now, wait. Now, Jeezy, to be fair, though,
Okay.
Run.
Yes.
Who's your favorite football team?
College football team?
Yes.
IU.
All right, Run. Who is your favorite swimming team?
She don't have a
IU.
swim.
All right,
They're
all right,
Navy stripes.
all right, Run.
She does not know.
Who is your favorite wrestling squad?
IU.
Name me one wrestler on the squad. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Yeah, I could sound like a team, but can you name a player?
They're my school, so I cheer them
No, you
on.
went to No, the Panthers is your school.
No,
Let's
they're not.
No, that's
wrong.
not quite
the
it.
Jags are the Jaguars. Am I right?
Says the person
That time.
who roots for every school in the country.
Jeezy kind of,
I mean,
Jeezy
yeah,
kind of
Jeezy-
follows Drake for the teams. That he
That is
roots
not
for.
true. I have been at Notre Dame. Hey,
Golden
hey.
State. I got a feeling he likes the
said
rappers
he-
in the East this
He
year.
said he follows Drake.
No, I'm a Bulls fan. And
He follows
you know what?
Drake
I can
teams.
name
That's
several
funny.
players on the Bulls basketball team.
I can't name none of them.
Yeah, they
Matter of
suck.
fact, I went to sleep when the
And they
Bulls played
suck
the
right now.
Pacers.
I'm a Bears fan who are
Hilarious.
division champions.
Hey,
Thank you very
man,
much.
I have no idea what the name of the show is today because you didn't tell us.
Hitters radio show.
Yeah, it's his radio show. Show 255.
You didn't put a name in there?
I thought that was kind of cool to say
heck?
episode 255. Yo, I like
guys.
it's like the Joe Rogan experience.
It's episode 255 of Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
I did put a
man,
description in there.
2019. I tell you what, man. So it's going to be a good one. Obviously, we're going to have brews and reviews, man, like we always do.
Captain Marvel.
We're going to have.
You're late to the party.
We're going to have. Tell me why you mad, son.
Ooh, I can't wait for
we're gonna
that.
have that as well.
I've been waiting a whole week for this.
I tell you what, now, real quick, D-Lo, can you catch us on any other podcast sites?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can catch us on and on the Apple Podcast site. Is it OneCast, Allcast, Spotify? Of course, you can go to Spreaker.com and check us out. Pretty much anywhere you can get your podcast from, you can check us out. Google Play Store, all of that. We there.
For sure. Hey, Ron.
You all the eardrums.
Hey, what about social media outside of Twitter, which is @heavy
Underscore.
hitters
Underscore.
Where else can you catch us?
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. Just search Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Or if you want to check out some of our other shows, you can search Independent Radio, INDY Pendant Radio.
All right, cool. Man, I'm having a little brain fart. Hey, so what's the comedian from Ohio? Brother, live in D.C. Yes, there we go. Appreciate that. We're gonna talk about him a little bit tonight. He for sure ran into some nonsense today.
Really?
And so yeah, we're gonna talk about him a little bit. We're gonna talk about people getting their feelings hurt. Because man, there's a lot of people getting their feelings hurt. Like if somebody says gay or black or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like
there's a bunch of people getting butt hurt.
I'm kind of sick. Why we say gay and butt hurt?
Because people get their butt hurt.
But if you're gay,
I'm with you.
I'm
with you. I'm sick of it, man.
But I am sick of it though. Like people are too daggone soft. If somebody's telling a joke, all right. Like so, folks. I mean, let's put it out there. Moose is an overweight, black American, right? Male, heterosexual male. If you make fun about fat people or black people or bald people or people with a beard or gray beard or you know what I'm saying? Like none of that hurts my feelings. Like I'm not gonna like please don't talk about me. Like I might laugh. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. If it's not funny, I'm gonna joan back on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's kinda it. Like you know, because that's what comedians do. They use satire, they use similes, they use metaphors, and they use sarcasm. That's how they make a living. And I never want to mess with somebody that's making a living off of that kind of stuff. And it's not hurtful. If you're making a joke.
No, it is hurtful, but it's a joke.
Is it hurtful, though?
You're
making a joke. It's not hurtful.
I'm saying you go to a comedy show to laugh. It's not just, they're not here to make you laugh. They're here to make everybody laugh. Right. So if he makes a joke and everybody laugh and you don't want to get offended, that's your fault.
But I mean, what's the reason that you're getting offended
at a comedy show?
At a comedy, if there's a comedian talking, what's the reason you're getting offended?
Well, what's going on, Moose, is a lot of people just go to the shows just to stir up stuff. They don't go to actually laugh, or they
got too much time on their hands.
To get news. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God, Dave Chappelle said call some guy gay, and they want to put on their little blogs or whatever.
Well, it's silly
to get clicks.
I'm so sick of it. Hey man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. So you guys ready to get into this thing?
Let's go.
All right, so I tell you what, let's get into the fact that we got a lot. Let's go ahead and talk about Captain Marvel, man. I know we're not doing Bruising Reviews necessarily, but Jeezy, you have some commentary about what it was, and if you want me to set it up real quick, I can. So the what we call them, the pundits, the movie goers, the people, they said that some of them thought that Captain Marvel wasn't sexy enough because she was a woman. Some of them said that she was too emotional because she was a woman. And so people were mad on all those accounts. Jeezy, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I want to, as I'm pulling up a picture of Captain Marvel comic book, and the comic, I'm going to show pictures of
You going to show us? Or are you going to send it to us so we can post it on our social media?
Yeah, well, yeah, I will.
And by the way, man, I finally finished that Khalif Browder stuff. It was good.
So this is Captain Marvel comics.
Hey, how'd you like the ending?
Okay.
Crazy.
So let's Captain Marvel comics. Now, notice her is a form fit. She looks more like Black Widow. Would you agree? Her outfit is more like a Black Widow.
She's a form fitting red and black, blue,
right,
blue,
right,
and
form fitting. Not a baggy. Not like
her uniform in the movie.
It was very baggy. I'm not one of these people that really cared about the uniform.
That seems like a great workout outfit. I mean,
like a yoga pants.
It's very befitting of her figure.
Right. Here's another Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah. Wear that to work. Save me, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel outfit from the comic books.
Here's a bathing suit.
Here's another Captain Marvel.
That one also looks like a bathing suit.
All right, so the point. So now the guys that was getting mad about Captain Marvel's outfit saying that she wasn't sexy enough. A lot of people was getting on talking about they losers, a bunch of losers in your mom's basement. You know, you get the same stuff. But these are the same people that get mad at Star Wars when they change the race of a character or when a certain character is changed. It's not the fact that the person's not sexy enough or not. It's the fact that you are changing what they grew up or what they love about the certain character, whether it's a sex appeal, whether it's whatever. You purposely went out and changed that character from this or outfit from this to that. That's why a lot of shows people get mad at the Flash because the Flash don't have yellow boots on. In the series, he don't have on the yellow boots, and people get upset about the Flash outfit because he don't have. People get upset at Arrow because he don't have a certain outfit, a certain belt buckle that he has in the comic books. People get mad at Superman.
But you know, here's the thing: you can always change it. What the kids call them these days, the skins. You can always change the skins.
What I'm saying is the same group of people that get mad. They get mad at other. You know what I'm saying I'm basically pointing out that there's other things that they get mad at when the costumes aren't the same as the costumes in the comic book.
Yeah, but these
The first one looked the same.
It did not look the same. It was the same color.
It looked the same.
It was not.
All right, so I'm here. Here's the thing. I mean, what's the takeaway from it?
The whole takeaway is I'm just trying to shed light on why these people aren't mad because there's some old perv sitting in their mom's basement beating off to Captain Marvel. No,
why you got to go all the way there?
But that's what everybody's been saying. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying that their beef is legitimate. I'm just trying to shed light on what their issue is with the comic books. They want the uniform and the costume to stay the same as it is in the comic books because that's what these people are into canon. That's why when you change the storyline, people get mad when the storyline changes or when this changes because that's not what they're used to when they get their comics. That's part A. The whole emotional part is what the women was mad about, or they're saying the feminist, because it was a feminist movie. Don't make no mistakes about it. It was a lot of undertone, and there's also a lot of undertone as far as like social issues. If you heard the refugee line, that we were just refugees in this country and they want to build all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, Marvel is starting to take a lot of like political stances in their movies. The emotional side is people have to remember that this movie was set in 1995. That was the setting of the movie was 1995.
So the clothes are going to for sure be different, the whole deal.
So 1995, when you go back to 1995.
Troop. If she was black, she'd have been wearing Troop and Theodore.
There it is. If you go back to 1995, what was the verbiage of 1995? Was it a lot of emotional saying women are emotional? Was that the verbiage in 1995?
I'm with you on that.
So when the movie is set in 1995, a lot of the language, the verbiage that they use is going to be based off 1995 verbiage. It's not a movie that was set in today's time where now people are offended when you call a woman emotional, whatever. It makes them uncomfortable. So now that's a different. It's in today's language is different than it was in 1995.
So give me your thoughts on the movie. Like,
I thought the movie was.
How many brews?
I give it 0 brew. Well, I can't give it. I have to say at least 1 brew.
Oh wow! Okay.
I thought it was an excellent movie. I thought
it was good.
I thought it answered a lot of questions that I didn't even think I knew I wanted.
Hey, is it? Are we bad if we point out a few of the things?
No, I mean spoiler. We just say spoiler alert.
All right,
so cut it down for like maybe 5 minutes.
How about the eyeball?
That was cool.
Talk about it.
Fury, how he lost his eye was he got scratched. He got scratched by a cat.
I'm sure everybody thought it was some big
major
battle or something. No,
right. And I like how they trolled.
And I was gonna say they happened early on, and he was like,
yeah.
He was like, "It's fine, it's fine."
Yeah, it was
swelling.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. We found out where the Avengers Initiative came from.
All right,
I thought that was cool. We found out how the Tesseract got on Earth.
Yes,
which was a big deal. Like
that's a big deal, right?
And if you notice that facility was the same facility in Avengers in the very beginning when they had it downstairs. The Tesseract, that's the same facility.
Okay,
that so I mean, you had a lot of. We saw Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy before he had the tears on his face, wherever that came from. I mean, we get a lot of that stuff.
Hey man, I tell you what, man.
There's a lot of different stuff that came out of this movie. That
Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. You hear a lot of it right here, man. A little bit of everything, right?
Yeah. So
right,
it was cool, man.
Outstanding, man. Hey, real quick, you know what I did? You know what I saw?
What was that?
And I saw it today. Was it Ant-Man and the Wasp?
What's your thoughts on it?
And I know it's old, it's been out for a while, but I hadn't seen it. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. And then I was tripping on the end of it. I don't know if people saw it or not, but like I was tripping at the end when all of a sudden, old boy's down, collecting the super, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey guys, like, what's up?"
Thanos.
And they're gone. Like the people that were helping him were gone, and it was the same dust as in So I mean, they were half of the people gone. And he's trapped over there where he's at. He's like smaller than an atom at this point.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like that was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Which probably gives some sort of feed for what's going to happen, how they going to get out of it. You know what I mean?
Endgame is going to be...
Because he's hidden, you know what I mean? He's pretty much hidden from society at that point.
Yeah, he's in the quantum realm, man. He's done something. He got to figure out a way to get back.
Right.
And
he's done it before. Remember, they already said that. He's done it. He's the only one, in that movie, they brought the wife back, but he had been the only one that went there and came back, but without all the special effects. So, man, I give that one brew too, because I was all into it, and I did fall asleep on the end, but that's nothing. Right. That's how Moose operates in movies.
Are you in on Endgame? You excited about?
I am, man. I for sure am. Yeah.
As soon as tickets go on sale.
So I was looking at a calendar today. Something is happening April 26th, and I was like, that date is so familiar for some reason. It's when Endgame comes out.
April 26th?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's soon.
That's soon.
Okay. Wow, that's soon. Yeah, that's soon. That's less soon.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, you listen to Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. Hey, real quick, we haven't done? D-Lo, you got any dates coming up? I know something happening on Thursdays with you and the crew or something, man. What the heck's going on with y'all?
Yeah, man. Catch us at Play Lounge Techniques Thursdays. We pull out the turntables. Myself, DJ Marcus Wayne, DJ Godzilla, DJ Nick Nasty. Come out. Have a good time. Drink specials, food, games. Play Lounge, 38th and Lafayette Road. Come rock with me.
All right. So, besides that, is there any new, like, I have not heard any good new music out. I've been listening to a lot of old stuff. I did listen to Royce the 5'9", and so it was Royce the 5'9", Eminem, and another cat, and it was called Caterpillar, which is pretty good. But it's not new necessarily, but I did listen to that.
The Tech 9, it's called Shoot 'em, the new Tech 9 joint.
No, I'm a big fan of Tech 9 too. I have to check that out. So, D-Lo, is there anything else you've been listening to that's new, or anything that's old, man? Like hip us on to something.
You know what, man? I've been listening to a lot of singles here recently, just because I've been working a lot. But yeah, man, like the Migos got a new joint out, man. Trapping Again. I'm really feeling that song. Young Dolph has got a new joint. I can't think of the name of it, but trust me, it's hot too. The lady Megan Thee Stallion, like she's really.
You say Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Yeah, out of Texas, man. She's got a couple joints, man. The people seem to be feeling her music quite a bit, man.
Right.
I will. I don't know, man. I have to post a list on the social media pages.
That'd be
stuff
cool.
I'm listening to and
listen to that new 2 Chainz.
No, I haven't had a chance to listen to the new 2 Chainz, but I will tell you, there's a new mixtape on the way, man. It's called Boat CS, based on a true club set. I'm looking forward to selling this one. I'm proud of this piece of work.
You said Boat CS?
Boat CS.
Okay.
Based on a true club set. So, yeah, I'm going to be releasing that real soon, and hope you guys will support me.
Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. That's how we do. We talk about a little bit of everything. Remember, because we are where you are.
So get comfortable.
For sure.
We don't know this music.
Who is that?
It's your boy. It's not our music.
Wanna sit beside a sick, seductive synesthesia, something so sinister, sick, I'm like a centipede, slithering she's searching for synergy, sucking my seed, Socrates, sticking, sipping Hennessy, shit in.
I will say, Moose put me on Take 9. Yo.
And you know who put me on, man? E-Dub, E-Web. E-Web, man, the co-host of me and my ex-wife's husband, man. Yeah, he's
which I'm gonna brew and review tonight.
He's the one that put me on to that, man, a long time ago, bro. And man, it is outstandingly dope, man.
You know what? I think Tech Nine is a great rapper. I just his music doesn't move me.
What? I'm tripping on it, man. I'm tripping on that because he, even though he's one of those speedy rappers, which I'm about to really piss off. I'm about to piss off M'Baku and all of his fans. I am not a fan of Twista.
Wow.
I'm not a fan of Twista, but for some reason.
We weren't doing the kid first show. I'll start cussing.
I knew it.
I will
you know he's regional sensitive.
I will start cutting.
Yes,
Hey,
Adrenaline Rush might be one of the
I
greatest
know.
of all time.
I know. You've been saying that since I met you. Matter of fact, we might have listened to it the first night. I would like to say this, by the way. I like laugh regular, which means my lungs are all cleared up, folks. I'm back. Like I'm 100%. I feel like I'm back. It is National Laugh Day. Good job, Ron. So I am not a fan. I'm not a fan, but I
almost stopped the show. I almost hit the stop button.
Don't be mad, man.
How dare you say you don't like?
I'm not a fan. I like Buster.
We're operating in the tree of trust. I felt like I could say I wasn't a fan of Tech Nine's music.
He wasn't a fan of Tech Nine, he said.
Twister.
Look, you didn't even listen to what he had to say.
I know, right? I'm emotional.
All
I'm emotional
right.
right now.
Yeah, you know what? A great Tech Nine and Chris Calico song. You know I'm emotional, don't you know?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, my favorite Tech Nine song is "Fragile." I love that song.
Yes,
I do enjoy that thoroughly.
and I sent you guys the Empire. That's a great song too. But your boy's in that one,
Of course.
But I sent you guys that the NPR Tiny Desk when they was on there.
Yeah. Oh, that was dope too.
Man,
that
that's
was
what I'm
dope.
saying. That's what I'm saying. All right. So D-Lo, go ahead. You said you got some brews and reviews?
Yeah,
Hit us up, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, me and my ex-wife's husband, man. I had the opportunity to finally sit down and listen to a full episode in one setting.
I'm nervous.
And, man, I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. The chemistry was there. You guys had great subject matters. And what I really appreciate, all the shout-outs and the love you gave us, man, on the other shows and what have you. So certainly thank you for that, man. But certainly get Zero Brews, although I will say I was elevated when listening to it, but that shouldn't be much of a surprise. I'm elevated when I do most things. I'm elevated right now, but it was a good show, man. Zero Brews.
You said you wasn't
shout out to
elevated.
Gates,
You
man.
said you wasn't elevated. Oh, you were elevated. All right.
When was I not?
He is often.
He's often elevated. I'm with you on that. All right, I appreciate it. Matter of fact, E-Web at some point wants to join us. He wants to join us and be on this show to kind of see how the flow is and see how it goes and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. And guess what? Our next show will be live from the Tahoe. So we're not gonna be anywhere. We're gonna sit in the truck. We're gonna sit in the truck, man.
In the grill.
We're gonna sit in the truck and we're gonna do the show from the truck because that's how we used to do it, man. That's how we used to do it. And you know what we used to do, man? We would sit in the truck and listen to music, man. You know, you feel me? And I don't even. Oh, that's funny. You ain't got no booty on it. But sometimes you bend them over though, it gets right. Yeah, but if you bend them over, it gets right. All right, guys.
Captain Marvel was born on the ironing board.
Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. Sometimes we digress, and you guys can't see what we're laughing at, but it's funny. Hey, all right, guys.
A whole bunch of swats.
All right, listen up, man. It is sports time, right? You guys know that.
Yes.
It's and when we talk about sports, man, we got a little bit of professional sports to talk about. We got a little bit of obviously a lot of college sports to talk about.
And the road to WrestleMania.
And I guess that's tonight, right?
SmackDown is in Indianapolis tonight.
You're not even there. I'm tripping on it.
Yeah, I didn't know till last minute.
How'd you not know, man? What the heck?
Yeah, I was up on. I happened to look at the site. I was like, damn, they in Indianapolis tonight. I will say that I'll make a confession. If Kofi Kingston don't win tonight, if Kofi Kingston does not go to WrestleMania to fight for the WWE title, I am officially done with WWE. I'm done.
Bro, how are you not sitting here checking the ticker?
I am. It's on my phone. I'm done. If Kofi Kingston don't win and go to WrestleMania, I'm done with wrestling. Because I'm tired of black people. We already know that black people don't win. There's only been 2.
What, are they not writing scripts hard enough?
There's only been 2 black WWE champions in the history.
Man, you know what? So I'm gonna count Rock, but the Rock is one.
And
Farouk. Was
Ron
Farouk
Simmons.
Farouk was not
Nope.
Who am I trying to think of?
Talking about the big dude, Mark Henry or somebody?
No, not Mark Henry. Before him,
Junkyard Dog?
No. I mean, I knew he was never going to be because of who.
Beware was international.
Right. They get the IC title. They're not getting the WWE.
I'm talking about Booker T.
Booker T was a WCW champion.
Oh, okay.
Not a WWF champion.
Okay. You know what? Man, Black History Month all over again. Like, I'm sick of that. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me why you mad,
and then what made me come up with this statement was Kofi Kingston at Elimination Chamber was inserted into the match and had the match of the decade. I mean, had a great match. The crowd was going crazy for him to be, to get his shot at the title at WrestleMania. So then the Tuesday night on SmackDown, he comes out to sign a contract to fight for the title at Fastlane. Vince McMahon comes out and was like, "You don't deserve a shot. You don't deserve. You're just not good enough for it." And then brings out Kevin Owens, who hasn't been on TV in 6 months, and gives him the title shot at Fastlane. That instantly was like on the last day of Black History Month. By the way,
it did on purpose.
That was a double smack. I was
It did on purpose. It did on purpose.
I'm gonna wait for the story to develop. But if Kofi Kingston don't go to WrestleMania, I'm done. I'm done. Like I'm like Vogue. I'm like the Vogue done. He ain't gotta win. He ain't gotta win it. Which I know he won't win it.
Are the people?
But he gotta go.
Are the people?
If Kofi don't win, if he don't go, I'm riding.
You gotta write a letter.
It's done. I'm done. Like,
is Vince McMahon gonna?
I'm deleting you off my DVR. I'm done.
You're not done. You love that stuff.
When last time I been to the Vogue, Moose?
Huh?
How many times you asked me to go to the Vogue?
It's not the same. And here's the funny.
It's the same.
A lot of people don't understand. The Vogue. It's the same as me with the movie Titanic.
Yeah.
Like I can see a movie credits and I go, you know what? That's the same place as Titanic. Never seen it.
No, but that's not the same. I'm boycotting for racial.
I'm boycotting. I'm boycotting
Titanic for racial reasons. Please indulge me.
Because the band, man, how's the band gonna keep playing while the whole ship's going down? Black? All them brothers, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I never know. I was too young.
Because they were sellouts. It's like the same as them trying to get the what you call the one that stand out, the lawn jockey. You know where that comes from?
Yeah.
The lawn jockey comes from the fact that the dude was like, "Hey, wait for me." And the lawn jockey was so loyal, he stood there and froze to death waiting on him to come back. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
There was no black people on the Titanic.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well,
they might have been. But
no, I did see that part.
They were not in the movie.
If the music was good, trust me, there was some black people in there.
The band was Classical Strangers.
Hey, man, Heavy Hits Radio Show. We all over the place.
All pilgrims, Ron. Pilgrims.
White. I say white.
It's pilgrims.
Ish of my skin.
Your skin is actually.
You are burnt. You got fake and bacon.
White. Like why does that
Jimmy
John's
fake and bacon?
Why does Run get to say white but we can't?
She shouldn't. She shouldn't.
Run is actually red right now. She's like a lobster.
That's because I'm hot.
She Indian?
Huh?
She Indian? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
Am I allowed to say
white? Because I said
Indian.
Yes.
Indian.
I say black.
Or should I say the W word?
Am I in trouble?
I say black. Should you not say
Run is on the sauce right now. Her voice is getting slurred.
Oh, what y'all saying that for?
No, I'm having a conversation.
Louder and louder.
She
louder and louder.
Over there.
All right, so all right, Jeezy. What else you got for us today, man? I know you got something else. We're going to talk about sports. So it's tournament time, guys. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, so Run set up our brackets, and I can't work it. So we'll see how it goes. I got a bracket pulled up here.
So this is the official Heavy Hitters So we're gonna vote. So basically, we'll go around the room. Everybody get a team.
We're gonna vote.
You get a pick. And Ron get a pick. I get a pick. So
Now you know. By the way, you know what else we should do? I think we should choose teams like blind draw, like choose all the teams, and then the winner gets to choose something that the other people pay for, like if it's a pizza or a sandwich night or whatever. We can do that off the air if we want to, or if people want to join us, they can do that. I don't know how we'd have to figure out how they could choose by Thursday, but But you know what I'm saying? Like we just choose. So you're gonna blind draw. Like you might get Liberty and Maryland and Yale. Well, you get a bunch of them. You get it's only 4 of us. So you get what 8? Is that right?
8 teams.
Is that right? 16, 36.
We're not counting. We're counting the first 4.
So you get 16. So we'll end up having 16. I guess this is only 4.
The first 4.
No, we're not counting.
So we just each draw one, and the person who makes it the farthest.
So Indiana don't count.
Boring.
Oh, they ain't even in the first 4.
Yeah, we're gonna get
who's in the first 4.
All right, guys. So I tell you what. So are you guys ready to talk about this? Hey, I'm positive.
Oh, but I already gave him a shout out, man. Twister is a legend.
What is he talking crazy about me?
No, he said Twister's a legend.
But I bet he said something about Moose. I'm for sure he did. Look, there it is. Hey, look, I knew as soon as he was on cue. If Duke stays healthy, they win it all. I hear Murray State's a sleeper. Yeah. For sure. I got a buddy, man. His daughter plays at Murray State, girls basketball, and so then they're saying that John Morant might come out and do some business. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So we're not going to talk about Duke because everybody does, and we understand that they're going to probably win that first game. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So,
we got Duke advance. We have a committee and vote on it.
Virginia Commonwealth and University of Central Florida. Remember, University of Central Florida, VCU. Man, they were, that's a tough one.
That's a tough. What was that? 12? What's the seeding on that?
That is that's a 8-9.
8. Ooh, that's a pick'em right there.
It's definitely a pick'em, man. You know what?
So Shaka ain't he ain't at VCU.
Shaka's not there anymore. Matter of fact, is Shaka at Texas?
He's on TV right now. He's in the same tournament Ron was in.
Oh, he's in IT. I didn't realize that.
Shaka. So where you guys going? You going UFC or VCU? I kind of like UCF. I should say.
I would go Central Florida.
In that,
in case of a tie,
I would go Central Florida.
Are
we doing a committee? We doing a heavy?
Yeah, we're doing a heavy hitters committee. Yeah,
committee vote. So we go VCU. I'm good with that Central Florida.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick them and see what happens. Okay, we got Duke and we got Central Florida. All right, so Mississippi State Liberty.
Oh, Mississippi State.
That's a 5-12 matchup.
Let's go Liberty.
I like Mississippi State too.
Right.
You like Liberty because
runs a swing vote.
Oh no,
she said Mississippi State.
Only to make things interesting.
All right, so we got Vitek and St. Louis. I'm gonna tell you right now, St. Louis is a 13th seed, and I like them. Now Virginia Tech's very strong. Virginia Tech did beat Duke this year, but they beat Duke without Zion.
They're still beating a bunch of other NBA players, and I don't think there's St. Louis.
St. Louis has always had a history of making a surprise run. They've definitely got some basketball history.
So are you saying St. Louis?
I'll say St. Louis.
I'm saying St. Louis too.
I'm voting for St. Louis. So then St. Louis is.
All right, so Maryland and the play-in is Belmont and I can't remember who they're playing, but I like Belmont to win the play-in game. In fact, they should be playing right now. As a matter of fact,
tomorrow.
Belmont plays tomorrow.
In Texas right now.
Okay. No, this is NIT. That's NIT.
Ron, you shouldn't speak on things that
you're right.
Yeah. That's NIT.
Don't speak on things that you don't know, please.
So what do you think? Belmont, Maryland.
I like Belmont.
I like Belmont too.
I like Belmont too.
What you think, big fella?
Yeah, we'll go Belmont.
All right, there we go, Belmont. All right, hey, LSU and Yale.
LSU.
I'm going with LSU myself.
I like it.
LSU? Oh, see, I don't know that.
If it were Princeton,
it's a 3-14. It's a 3-14 seed. You guys, and LSU doesn't have a coach right now. You know they had some controversy with the coach. And we still going to LSU?
Yeah.
I'm outvoted on that one. All right, Louisville and Minnesota. Minnesota. Is anybody monitoring the?
Where's that game played?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah,
That's Rick Pitino's son going against his old team,
Ah, that
against
is
his
interesting.
dad's team.
former team.
Well, right.
I still like Louisville.
I still think I think the Ville's gonna win that one. And then we got Little Brother against Bradley.
Let's go, little
Michigan
brother.
State. Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, I'm obligated not to ever say that name.
I wasn't too disappointed with the outcome of their last game.
Shush. We're not trying to talk about that, D-Lo.
All
All right, so we got Virginia and Gardner Webb. Virginia's the first
16
number one seed to lose to 16. Can it happen two times in a row?
No.
Oh my gosh! Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Virginia got a good team this year.
They had a good team. They were number one last year.
But they're better this year.
What you think, Ron?
I'm going to vote against Jeezy and everything today.
So you got on Gardner Webb. All right, D-Lo, what you think, man? Because I'm kind of leaning towards Gardner Webb, too.
You're out your mind, dude. Virginia winning this.
Yeah, everybody thought they was going to beat the Gales, too.
Yeah, I'm going to go Virginia, too.
Ooh. All right, so I see if I can find the coin. So I can find the coin here.
I have a coin app.
Oh, you going Gardner Webb?
I am.
I don't
this
necessarily
is
trust
the Heavy
your
Hitters
coin
official.
app.
Come on, man. Like
Heavy Hitters official.
this is official. This is like a collective.
For some reason, I'm feeling.
No,
For some reason, I'm feeling like it's going to be 2 years in a row.
No,
Virginia lets us down.
no.
Man. Heads.
Bro, you got to show us the coin.
Heads, Virginia.
Come on, man. Come on.
Tails, Gardner Webb.
Debate
man.
this, dog.
All right, let's go.
Are you seriously?
Yes.
Gardner Webb will beat Virginia.
I'm feeling like Virginia's going to have a letdown 2 years in a row to go down in history. It's like a go down in history type of deal.
Now, mind you, this is going out for everybody to see.
They're going to hear us.
They're going to say the Heavy Hitters pick. I'll be associated with that pick, man.
They're going to say, I can't believe Heavy Hitters picked Gardner Webb, and that's amazing.
No, flip the coin, man. We'll leave it until
all right, so heads of Virginia, tails Gardner Webb. You guys ready? What is it, Ron?
It is heads.
Virginia.
So Virginia.
Yeah, we saved you.
We say Virginia.
Silly, I should have lied and said those two.
All right, here we go. Virginia. All right, Ole Miss and Oklahoma, guys. It's an 8-9. Another pick 'em.
And I don't know enough about neither one of them teams to say so.
Ole Miss is pretty strong.
Just because I don't like Mississippi, I'm gonna say Oklahoma.
Oklahoma had, they had Trey.
Racism.
They had Trey last year.
Yeah, but how are they without Trey?
Right.
Strictly because of
what you guys
racism, I'm
thinking?
going Oklahoma.
There's racism there too.
Not more,
For a really long time.
but
What
not
you
the
think?
same as Mississippi.
D-Lo,
Trust me, Mississippi has a history.
we gotta go fast, guys.
Man, let's go Oklahoma.
Again. I already said Ole Miss.
Of course you would.
Ole Miss, Oklahoma. So
With your Confederate flag flying,
daggone it.
Fly the
I
flag.
want Oklahoma. I really do want Ole Miss, to be honest
I
with
don't.
you.
I don't want nothing in Mississippi to go good. Ever.
All right, so Wisconsin and Oregon. I'm going Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And don't get me wrong, I think that Oregon's going to give them a great game. So let me put that out there. Kansas State and UC Irvine. It's a 4-13 match.
My daughter go to UC Irvine, so I'm gonna say UC Irvine on the strength that she goes to the college.
And I'm sure the rest of us saying Kansas State.
Yeah.
Is that who?
Kansas State.
Yeah, I just want to say UC Irvine.
All right, Nova, St. Mary's. Man, I tell you what, St. Mary's is strong.
Ooh,
St. Mary's is
They
strong
beat
all the
Gonzaga.
time.
Yeah, I know, but
St. Mary's is strong all the time. And it's a 6-11 too, by the way.
I'm
I'm going with St. Mary's.
I'm going
Yeah.
St.
I
Mary's.
just don't know if I can see
St. Mary's beat Gonzaga.
losing in the
Nova is
first
not the
round.
same Nova that won the title. They're not the same team.
That's true, but man, he knows how to. I mean, it's kind of like
Jay Wright.
Tom
Talking about Jay Wright knows how to coach.
Jay Wright. That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna say
saying.
St. Mary's.
Hey, so all right, so Villanova is heads. St. Mary's is tails. Heavy hitters.
Tails.
All right, so St. Mary's.
St. Mary's advance.
Yeah, there we go. At the coin flip. All right, guys, we got Purdue and Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
I got Purdue.
Purdue.
I'm going with Old Dominion too. I
Oh,
think.
sweet.
Yeah, so Purdue's out. Although a lot of the big
We
wigs
never got
have
Purdue in
Purdue.
the Final Four.
A lot of them have Purdue in the Final
And we got one
Four.
out in the first round.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Only because
All right,
Ron.
Cincinnati and Iowa.
Cincinnati. I got,
Cincinnati's 7. They do play in
I got
Columbus.
UC.
I'm going with Cincinnati too. Although I do not like going against Big Ten teams.
We'll go Cincinnati.
All right, here we go. Tennessee and Colgate.
Tennessee.
I think that's 3 of us. What do you think, D-Lo?
Volunteers.
All right, North Carolina and Iona.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
That's pretty easy. Utah State and Washington. It's a 8-9. I'm going with Utah State.
Utah State.
I like Utah.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
3.
let's go Utah.
Auburn and New Mexico. Auburn guys won their division this year. 5 and 12, which is still a toss up, pretty much.
I could see New
I
Mexico.
can see New Mexico
State
too.
taking that.
I like New Mexico State too. Kansas Northeastern 4 and 13. I like Kansas. So, please, somebody check heavy hitters. We're getting blown up by lots of people. We're getting blown up. Iowa State and Zero State. 6-12. 6-11. Iowa State 6, 0 State 11. Me too. I'm going to Iowa State. I'm going to Iowa State as well. Jeezy.
Who?
Iowa State, 0 State.
I'll go Ohio State.
Man, that's what I wanted to say, but I'm going to go with Iowa because I'm disagreeing with Jeezy.
Iowa wins,
Wait a
man.
second. Pause for the cause. Big Gates is sending us some of his picks. Cincinnati, North Carolina, Washington, Auburn, Kansas,
He pretty much agrees with
and
us.
Ohio State.
Except for that one. What about Houston and Georgia State?
Houston.
I'm going with Ron. I'm going with Big Ron, man.
Georgia State too.
I'm going with Big Ron. And Houston only lost 3 games this year, but I don't care. I'm going with Big Ron. All right, so Houston is heads. Georgia State is tails.
Heads.
So we're going with Houston, which I don't like. I'm not a fan of that one. I'm going with Georgia
Big
State.
Gates obviously chose Houston.
Right. All right, Wofford, Seton Hall, guys. Wofford, Seton Hall.
One Wofford.
I like Wofford, too. Wofford 7 and Seton Hall's 10. I'm going Wofford. Matter of fact, my man Craig James on Channel 13, he went there. All right, somebody, I don't know, is that Kentucky? Against
Kentucky.
Abilene Christian.
Abilene Christian.
Kentucky.
Daggone, I'm going with Kentucky, but we got to flip because we got to.
I'm kidding. I was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Kentucky.
All right, Kentucky.
Oh, man,
for sure,
this is a bracket to put out there. I got Kentucky in the
We
Final
could
Four.
dig heels in harder for Purdue.
All right,
but
Gonzaga, Farley
Kentucky
Dickinson.
won't
Gonzaga, Farley Dickinson.
Gonzaga.
I kind of like Farley Dickinson just because that's a funny name. But
It's actually fairly Dickinson.
Syracuse and Baylor.
Baylor.
Syracuse. I got Syracuse.
Me too. All right, Syracuse is heads, Baylor's tails.
oh, it's heads.
Wait a second.
Syracuse.
Did anybody else see that coin?
Do you think it has 2 heads? It has a tail.
I'm starting to
I
wonder.
promise it has a tail. It just had a tail. This is heads. This is what was shown.
All right, Marquette, Murray State. I'm going Murray State at 12.
Murray State. That's well, boy, yeah, Murray.
I'm going Murray State at 12.
Yeah.
That's 3 Murray State.
All right, Big Gates got Kentucky, Gonzaga, and Syracuse.
Florida State and Vermont, guys.
Florida State.
I think I like Florida State too. Although it's a 4-13, Vermont might come out of nowhere. Yeah, they might come out of nowhere. All right, Buffalo and the play-in. I'm going. I like Buffalo too against either Arizona or St. John's. Although St. John's can mess around and make some noise. What you guys think?
I like Buffalo.
Come on, quickly.
Let's
Quickly.
go Buffalo.
All right. Well, we outvoted on that. Texas Tech and Northern Kentucky.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
That's a Texas Tech.
Nevada, Florida.
Florida.
Ooh, I like Nevada.
Nevada.
I like Nevada. You like Nevada?
Let's go Nevada.
Okay, so we got to flip. Nevada's heads, Florida's tails.
It's tails.
My gosh, it's stupid heads.
Nevada,
Oh wow.
It's weighted.
Michigan, Montana.
Oh,
I
Michigan.
don't care what y'all say. I know, I'm just
Those
kidding.
already clicked it.
I'm just kidding. Michigan and Montana, guys.
We'll go Michigan.
Yeah, for sure. Go blue. All right, guys.
You gonna go through this whole thing?
We gotta go faster if we're gonna do that. Or you want to just do the first round and we'll do the rest off the air?
Next week or
We'll do the rest off the
It
air.
has to be done by noon on Thursday.
Yeah, because the
So we
first
do
the
this
first
round
the
next
first
week?
two rounds will be done
good point.
before we're on air. So we should at least do the first two
Yeah,
rounds.
do first 2 rounds.
All right, so Duke, you at UCF.
Duke.
All right, go fast, guys.
Yeah, Duke.
Mississippi State, St. Louis.
Mississippi.
How does St. Louis? Who does St.
I
Louis?
thought we already did say, or is this round 2?
round
It's round 2
I thought we put in St. Louis over.
over Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
I'm gonna go St. Louis at this point. They're going to the Sweet 16.
Against who?
Mississippi State, buddy.
Oh, St. Louis. I'm not going anything this.
All right, here we go. All right, Belmont, LSU. I'm going with
I'm
Belmont.
on LSU.
I'll go Belmont.
Boom. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Louisville and Little Brother.
Louisville.
Oh,
Michigan
Michigan
State.
State.
Daggone it. We got to flip on that one.
Are you kidding? No, but come on, man. You know good and well Louisville's not going to beat Michigan State.
They
man.
might. Heads
Oh
Louisville.
my God! Are you serious?
Heads
Hold
Louisville.
on, man. Come on. Are we really
Wait a
doing
second.
this?
Why does
Yes, this is what we're doing.
why does Louisville get to be heads? It seems like heads is always
Because they're on
Is
top.
this the first one?
Hold
They're
on,
the
man.
first
Hold on,
one.
man. You honestly believe
Yes.
that Louisville can beat Michigan State?
Yes, I do.
All right, man. Go ahead. Flip the damn coin, dog.
Dang, you got cuts at me and everything.
Heads.
So Louisville wins. Yeah, there you go. Louisville's in.
It really was heads. I've been honest this whole time. I've wanted to lie many of those times, but I've been honest.
All right, guys. Virginia, Oklahoma.
Is that coin getting enough flip to
what
it?
you saying is, what you just said was the matchup that everybody talked about, Duke, Michigan State, we're not even getting. We're going to get Louisville.
we won't
and
even
Duke.
get
You
to
can do
that.
that in your own bracket. Moving on.
This is my own bracket. I'm part of the show.
You're
Big
going
Gates
to
is
your
going
own
Louisville,
also.
too.
No, I'm not doing my own.
All right, Virginia, Oklahoma.
Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Oh,
I'm outvoted. Wisconsin, Kansas State.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin making a run. They do have a tough big man. St. Mary's, ODU.
St. Mary's.
Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a bracket buster right there, by the way. Cincinnati, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. You know, they struggled in the
We
in
going
that
real
tournament.
chalk right now, except for that damn Louisville pick.
All right, North Carolina, Utah.
North
North
Carolina.
Carolina.
New Mexico, Kansas.
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 Oh, yeah. I'm outvoted anyway. Iowa State, Houston.
Houston.
Iowa State.
Iowa
I think
State.
I think I like Iowa State in that game. It's only a 6-3. And Wofford and Kentucky.
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 Probably gotta go with that. I like Wofford too, though. By the way, but I like Wofford on that one.
Let's see Jeezy come on.
I like Wofford on that.
Do it.
So
Yes.
Shout out Big Gates. He got Wisconsin, St. Mary,
It don't matter about this bracket. I
Tennessee,
officially don't
North
care now.
Carolina.
that's not true.
Kentucky. I got Kentucky winning it all,
Dropping
so I'm
Houston
good.
again.
What about Wofford and Kentucky? Wofford heads.
Heads.
That's crazy. I still got to pick Kentucky. I think. I mean,
No, the coin just told us.
dang, that's messed up.
Did you
Jeezy's
get
all
the flip
about
high
her,
enough,
he's not
man?
doing his own.
How is
you
it
wanna do
landing
it?
on- How is it
I mean,
landing
it's
on
50
heads
50%.
every time?
Also heads.
I just did it again.
It was tails one time.
I just did it again.
The probability says that this should
I
be
mean, we can
played out differently
it
than
won,
what
so
it is.
Wofford advances. It won, so it's all good.
All right,
I mean, I know
Michigan,
my team gonna win. I'm
Michigan,
confident.
Nevada, Michigan, Nevada,
Nevada.
Michigan.
Nevada.
Now we got to flip
We
the
got to
coin.
flip. He just doing it on purpose
Of
now,
course.
Oh, for sure.
which is silly. It's-
Nevada's heads.
You know what? Here, Nevada is his. Nevada is his.
Tails.
Ah, yeah. Go, is it? Daggone it. Nevada it is. Nevada it is.
Classic.
Sorry.
Buffalo and Texas
Classic
Tech.
Buffalo.
HHRS moment.
Buffalo, Texas Tech.
I got
I'm
Buffalo.
going Buffalo.
Texas Tech.
Nah, we got to flip. Buffalo's heads, Texas Tech is tails.
Buffalo.
That one for real is tails.
Is it really? Yeah. Texas
Buffalo.
Tech. Texas Tech is Texas
Oh
Tech.
shit, for real.
Yeah. Murray State and Florida State, guys.
Murray
State. Me too. That's 3. Gonzaga, Syracuse. I'm going with Gonzaga.
Not my vote.
You're outvoted.
All right, so now next week at our next show, we'll do the next round. So we've done.
We'll see where we at.
We've done all the rounds. We'll definitely have. We'll see where we are. Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. You can catch us on Spreaker.com. You can catch us on YouTube, by the way. If you send this to your friends and family, man, check out the other shows. Me and my ex-wife's husband. Any other shows going on?
That was the music session. That was
The Indie 15
some
music
stuff. That was
session.
good stuff, man.
Did we have one? Did we have one?
yeah,
I
we-
missed it.
Dropped one on Sunday. And
Okay.
Felt good to be back and previewed the Boat CS mixtape, so it was a cool show.
I'll have to check that out. I missed that. All right,
If
well,
you
cool.
are currently sitting at your house like, well, when does independent radio go on? Maybe I missed some of these shows. Just go to Spreaker.com and favorite us, and you'll get an email for whenever any show on independent radio goes live.
How you spell
Bam.
Spreaker?
Spreaker, and it's independent, INDY, pendant radio.
Matter of fact, by the night, I want to make sure that you just type in independentradio.com and it'll pull up the Spreaker page.
That makes sense.
There you go.
But we have it done tonight because I figured out the secret.
Hey, man, so hey, this is us, man, Independent Radio, man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Hey, all right, guys, so I need to know why you guys are mad in this section. And Jeezy, what is it called?
Tell them why you're mad, son.
Tell me why you mad, son. All right, Jeezy. Oh, ladies first.
Ladies first.
So I was driving the other day, and I need everybody to figure out how to use a roundabout. So if you're not sure how to use a roundabout, let me tell you, and then I'm going to give you a grammar lesson, because those are the 2 reasons I'm mad. Number 1 on roundabouts. You may only enter turning to the right. Okay, they're one directional.
Okay,
Now,
that's the part
if
I
there are
get.
multiple lanes, you need to look at the sign ahead of time. The outside lane will always exit to the first exit and to the second. The inside lane will always exit to the second and the third. Now, if you're in Carmel, there might be like 3 lanes. Read the signs. Number 2.
Do you know how fast you have to be to read those signs? And if you already don't know what they mean and you're trying to read them and figure them out and look at the road,
or
can you avoid them?
turn on your GPS because it will say stay in the right lane and exit the first exit or whatever you need to do. Rule number 2 of going into roundabouts. You do not stop unless you are going to hit a car upon entering. Okay? So let's say that Ron's driving down the street in the middle of the day and no one's in the roundabout. And the idiot in front of her stops to enter the roundabout. That person's going to cause an accident. Don't stop. The only reason you stop is because someone is right in front of you. Now, etiquette number 3 is...
How does this work if you see a child trying to cross the street?
They're not crossing at a roundabout.
Well, that's
They
a weak
should be crossing
intersection.
at a roundabout. Rule
See,
number-
kids aren't tough anymore. They don't have intersections in Carmel. Where are kids going
No,
to cross
everything's
that?
a roundabout. They don't walk in Carmel. Are you kidding? Their mommies take them everywhere. Rule number 3 is actually that you're supposed to turn on your right turn signal when you are about to exit. That is not widely known and people do not do it, so you just need to pay attention. Don't run up on someone in a roundabout. Those are the roundabout rules of etiquette. Now, reason number 2 that I'm mad. Let's talk about a couple words that commonly are confused.
Real quick, folks. If you're in Carmel and you listen to us, we still like y'all. Ron might not.
I do. I just think.
But the rest of us are in Carmel, please don't stop us or mess with us.
I need a diagram.
I will happily draw you one. Okay, reason number 2. Let's do a grammar lesson with Ron today. There are 2 words that commonly are confused.
You better not say like ask, nothing like that.
Then, THEN, and then, THAN. THEN, then, is a measure of time. First I will drink the wine, then I will get feisty. Then, THAN, is a comparative measure. I like wine better than whiskey. Grammar lesson for the day. Figure it out or choose different
Was
words
this
to use.
personal? That actually
No.
felt kind of
It
personal.
felt very personal, didn't it?
Those were actual examples. They're on the table, so it was easy to come up with. I really like whiskey. It makes me feistier than wine, so I shouldn't drink it. Here we are. Welcome. This is 30. So, those are my reasons that I'm mad. Figure out how to use a roundabout and how to use appropriate language or choose other words to use. Or other directionals. other directions of how to get there, or turn on your GPS and she'll tell you what to do. If you can't do it on your own, seek advice.
How come you're not mad? Because this section is called "Tell Me Why You're Mad, Son," and you're clearly not a son.
Because at this point, with Jeezy, I don't even try to fight that.
No,
battle.
we're not changing the show because no one. I coached a girls basketball team, and guess what kind of divas we played? Played man to man.
100 times.
We didn't play woman to woman defense. It don't even sound right. That's stupid. Play man to man. Yeah. So anyway,
Moving on.
So you said you had girls and
girls playing get your man.
Man to man defense.
Man to man defense.
That's not nice.
We know what we are. We're mankind. We're a mankind.
Maybe they were a man.
We're mankind. No, this was before all that stuff started.
All these hermaphrodites running around here, all willy nilly.
This was back in the early 2000s before all this gender reassignment.
Hey
stuff.
man, hold on a second.
Took a hold of everything.
Did you say all the hermaphrodites running around willy nilly? Yeah. Which Jamie Lee Curtis, you're the most beautiful woman. Like Jamie Lee Curtis is my first beautiful woman.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, she might have been the first boobs that I saw, like Pineapples.
Yeah.
She might have been the first boobs that I saw, like wasn't like on accident my mom or sister or somebody.
Yeah, he's got a great set.
We're not gonna even bring it up.
What?
We love you, big sis.
Yeah. Don't say you had to go on there.
We told the story on the show.
We talked about it.
Because that was an episode. That was season 1 of the
Yeah, we talked about that, man. It's an accident, man. You open the door, you're like, I mean, I dare say lots of people seen their mom and pops having sex.
This is weird.
Yeah, no.
We don't have to spend time on that.
I'm just saying it happened.
That's why Moose mad.
For the record, I never did. I'm pretty sure it just never happened.
I'm sure it had to because you're here.
It did not have to.
Yeah, you heard that.
You're immaculate
You heard
conception.
that.
No. There are other
Yeah.
ways to impregnate people.
Yeah. Clearly, I asked the transgender man.
Michael Jackson. Ask Michael Jackson's son.
That's why I'm mad.
No, we're not. All right, go ahead.
This is
Here we
why I'm
go.
mad. This is I got two light run. The first one, people. A transgender man having a baby is not news. Okay, I don't know what world you guys living in. Okay, it's not like D-Lo G or Moose, aka Big House, or LGZ and Baku who's having a kid. That will be news. If Run decided to cut her hair and take some testosterone pills and lose her and get a hair on her chest, and she gets pregnant, she still was born a woman. So having a baby is nothing unusual. We should not be having these videos and showing these posts getting millions of clicks for no reason. That is absolutely no reason. That's like the definition of fake news.
So, like, 15 years ago, probably, Oprah had an episode with the pregnant man, and it was just like this. Everybody lost their minds, but we all watched it because...
No, I didn't watch it.
It's the
Well, at that
headline.
point-
It's clickbait.
Well, and at that point, we didn't know what that meant, and so a bunch of people watched it thinking, like, what does this actually mean? How does this work? And so that dude...
It's not news. He's not a dude. He's a woman.
The Shim said that he was a man because he had a penis, because his clitoris grew. I should have said pineapple a long time ago.
No, these are
And so
scientific terms,
He
right?
said that he had a penis.
Maybe not shim.
Which is not totally true,
Of course it's not true.
but he still had a vagina and a uterus and ovaries.
Yeah, so he was born a woman.
And he inseminated himself because his partner was a woman. He was a woman turned man. And his partner
Okay,
was
so
a woman.
my thing is, how do parents choose
They
the
don't.
kid at birth?
They use
which one they're going to be?
They use the same coin moves.
Like you don't grow into the operational plumbing.
Hey, by the way, my coin was not weighted any differently.
Heads? Does she won't get? Is she gonna get heads or she gonna give up tails?
And
Hey, flip it. Jamie Lee Curtis came up.
whatever. Hey, so
All right, so this is my second tip on why you mad.
all right,
So,
go.
Last week, on this very listener award winning podcast, I was called out several times by Run NIT
I only called you out once.
several times.
Wait, you say a run and her team won. They're advancing. What if they win it?
Yeah, they beat.
They are the 65th team. They're the 65th best team.
They beat the school called the Kokomo Cavs. They beat the Kokomo Cavs. Anyway, I was called several times, and we got into some of with Captain Marvel. But I want to discuss just why I'm mad. I'm mad at the Michael Jackson situation. I'm highly upset because we are wasting ton of actual news, like news that can really affect our lives, to live into this gossip, he said, she said, that none of it can be proved. You can say whatever you want to nowadays, and people just roll with it. According to this show, according to a lot of shows, Chris Brown raped a girl, and then all of a sudden came out, yeah, maybe I was lying about that. So what happens if 20 years from now she comes back and says, you know what, I actually was raped on that night, and I want to write so are we to believe her then? When she said now that she wasn't raped by Chris Brown, when first she said she was raped?
If you would have listened to everything I said, I actually asked that question of, do we think that these men are...
Well, I wasn't here, so I'm addressing that right now.
I know, but what you said was
So
to the show.
what I'm saying is, all I know is what the court system said. Like we always talk about the court system. The courts found Michael Jackson not guilty. The FBI followed this man around for like 6 or 7 years, and they found nothing. We ain't talking about this new James Comey FBI. Matter of fact, he might have been the director back then. I don't know. But the FBI back then, when they want you, they going to get you.
I have a question.
And they found nothing.
I have a question for
So,
you.
okay.
If you were under investigation and you felt like maybe people were watching you, would you still have sex with small children? Or would you just put your habits on hold for a little bit?
For 7
Or
years?
Would you do it? Or would you
The
do it
kid-
when you were out of the country, or when you were at their
But see, Ron, what you're doing is you're adding on to
I'm just asking.
you adding more to the story. I'm just going by what the fact says. I did what the fact. I don't know what I can't expect. You know what? I just sleep with Michael Jackson. I don't know Michael Jackson. I don't know none of this stuff. All I know is what the facts and what the court said. The court said this. You know what I'm saying?
Has ever been wrong before? Not never in the history of the United
You know
States
what?
of America.
Yeah, yes, been wrong a lot. There's a lot of brothers in jail right now because the court was wrong. We don't get into all of that. What I'm saying is, according to the facts that came out and sworn testimony by the people that was on TV, sworn testimony, he's not guilty.
The sworn testimony of the people who put innocent men behind bars also.
Again, I'm just going by what the court found him not guilty. So who am I to say he's guilty? I have no power in
You
this.
just told me there was innocent people in jail that were found guilty, so I don't understand
Yes.
why it doesn't
Well,
work
no.
both ways.
I'm saying in this particular case, I can't speak
just
for.
this one?
I can't speak for all
Okay.
cases. In this case,
Just this one.
Michael Jackson was found not guilty. O.J. Simpson was found not guilty. In the story, get over it. He's not guilty. R. Kelly was found not guilty. Now, whether we can say we saw the stuff, we can say wherever we want to, but in the eyes of the court and the law, he was found not guilty. So if we found not guilty, why are we bringing this stuff? Why are we rehashing stuff that happened that these people was found not guilty on 30 years, 20 years later? Why are we doing that?
Because I mean, at the one point, like the folks that were going through that were young. One, because they just now like 37. So I mean, they
30.
was
So you
they
been
was
25.
young.
You didn't feel some way when you was 30. So I mean, like,
Yes, but you
They
know
still
what?
wanted to
No,
be with him at
nobody was
25.
talking about. And right,
he
exactly.
was dead when he was 25. They thought he was dead 10. He been dead 10 years.
Not if they're 37. He wasn't dead.
Math is hard.
He was.
He hasn't been. Has Michael Jackson really been dead 10
He's
years?
been dead 10 years.
No, he hasn't.
Come June.
Has he really?
Been dead 10. That's my point. He's
Wow.
been dead 10 years.
either
and
08 or
why
09.
now?
I have no idea.
Is it because of climate? That's my small point. Like
The climate has changed. It's a little warmer.
But what I'm saying
Your
is,
brain works.
so my point is, everybody's banning. Everybody's like, run put a text in the group thing talking about they're taking down Michael Jackson's display at the Children's Museum, and I'm like, that's trash. Number one, because
She seemed happy, like, hey,
real
we
happy.
finally
But you
got
know
that
what?
guy.
You know what? Everybody got a dollar bill in their pocket. We cool with that. We cool with the dollar bill. I guess
That's Washington, right?
What did Washington have?
What about the Jackson is the one that we should be probably worried
has
about.
slaves.
Jackson's the one we should be worried about, right?
No, the $20 bill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like those.
I don't see nobody complain about I'm boycotting the 20.
Yo, Big Ace is backing up your positions, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
he's like what Jeezy
Elvis is
saying.
still alive and well in Vegas. Everybody got Elvis going on.
Elvis is still alive and well in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
You know what I'm saying?
He lives next door to
People
Tupac.
still going, oh baby, doing their little dances and stuff.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Do it again, please.
Oh well, whatever, however he talks. Okay, when his girl was on TV at 14, when she was, I was 14. He was grooming me to be his wife.
I'm gonna guess that Tupac and Elvis are not next door neighbors.
They live next door. They live next door. They're next door neighbors in
We're not talking
Kalamazoo,
about that.
Michigan.
Kevin Spacey.
Shout out Kalamazoo with all the
Kevin
people.
Spacey came out like he did get kicked off all his shows, but he's not doing NAM jail time. A NAM documentary made about him.
Not yet.
Yeah, it takes time to get all that going. The production costs.
It's definitely a process, and
for sure.
And he's
by the way, anybody who watched any
in Massachusetts right now.
What's his name? What's the director name? We still going to the movies.
Harvey Weinstein.
We still going to the movies. Anybody boycotting the movies that he produced and watching?
Is there a movie that that's out
on TV? They come on all the time. The movies that he was a part of or produced.
That people are not watching.
And Oprah. I don't see Oprah sitting across me. Speaking of Oprah. Sit your old ass down. I'm tired of seeing you. Okay, I'm tired of you, Oprah.
Man,
is that how you felt about the Gail interview too?
I'm tired of Gail too. We got two. That's how they do. They send you to tear you down.
All Gail did was ask some questions.
I want to have Jim Gray sit down with R. Kelly or somebody like that. I'd rather have that. At least I know what it is. But you send us to do your dirty work.
I'm just curious, bro. Has the region or Cook County or any of those places had a criminal in the last 20 years?
Arthur Coleman.
Is everybody innocent?
No, Jokers is guilty.
Yes.
I'm not saying
everybody from
the point. The point that I'm making is I'm not saying that they.
Yes.
You have a regional bias.
Let me say this again.
Nobody from the region.
Let me say this again. The question that I'm asking is
never on the opposite. It's ever on the opposite side.
So let me ask you this:
of Jeezy's opinion.
So in December, was anybody mad about the Michael Jackson thing in December of this? Like 4 months? Like this is March. So 4 months ago, was anybody mad about Michael Jackson? 4 months ago.
Do you think all of society thinks about Michael Jackson and what he might have done to children every single day of their whole life?
But 4 years ago, when nobody mad about Michael Jackson, 4 months ago, when nobody mad, but all of a sudden, because somebody put something on TV, and all of a sudden we like zombies, like, oh my God, I'm offended about something that happened 20 years ago.
So in 4 months, will we still be mad at Michael Jackson?
The point I'm making is anybody can say anything about you. They can say anything about you, tell your name, anything about you, make any kind of speculation or whatever of stuff that you done when you was like in 7th grade.
True.
And all of a sudden, we supposed to care about that now? I don't care nothing about them damn kids. First of all, they ain't kids no more. They're not kids. I don't give a damn about a 37-year-old man crying about something that allegedly happened to you when you was 12.
I do.
You're 37 years old. Get the F over it. Get over it. You're 37.
Oh, Jeezy. Come on, Jeezy.
You're 37.
It happens forever and ever and ever. It stays with you, man. Come on, man. It stays with you.
Stay open to be.
He can be affected from it by like 6 months. Yeah, what is that?
He's 37 years old.
I mean, there are Catholics in their 50s that are still coming out about sexual abuse.
All the people that were in the archdiocese, like the churches and all that. I mean, all those children are old now. And please, Jesus, I mean, you have to understand that if you've been through some of that, I mean, it is true. Like, you almost sound like Charles Barkley, who was like, because some of the basketball players sound like they kind of in their feelings, and Charles Barkley was like, how can you be in your feelings when you make $30 million a year and you work 6 months a year and your whole job is staying in shape? And a lot of the young players came out and was like, you could still be depressed even though your life is like that. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with money or prestige or even time. You have to heal. You obviously know that. Like, you got to heal no matter what you've been through, and it might take a year, it might take 10 years, it might take 15 years. You might not ever heal. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I get what you're saying. I hear everything that you're saying. What I'm saying is, when you was at the age old enough, you went up in court when you was of age of of knowledge, whatever, and you said in the court that those things didn't happen out of your mouth. Them words came out of your mouth. Now, whether somebody accepted payment or whether if you got paid for that testimony or whatever, if there was funds transfer for any of that stuff, once you are paid for anything that you do, I don't care what you said to that because you took money for it. Then why would they lose?
For the testimonies?
If anybody took any kind of money for any, so Michael Jackson
For
give
the
him,
testimonies?
so Michael Jackson paid them parents nothing.
Not for the testimonies,
Did
no.
Michael Jackson pay them parents anything?
For the testimonies, no.
So they just went there and lied.
For the testimonies, that's what you said. If you
So
get paid for
I'm
the
asking.
testimonies,
So they went up there and just lied.
I want you to answer the question.
Yes, for the testimony. So they went up there and just lied. Those kids.
No, they did not get paid for the testimony. The children went up there and they said what they felt was best because they were children and they had been through traumatic experiences multiple times.
Okay. So they weren't paid for none of that stuff. None of those.
For
So
the
money.
testimonies, no.
So what were they paid for, Ron? Since you know.
I do know. The
So-
parents has one of the children's parents had a house paid for. Another child, Michael helped the family relocate to the United States.
So I want nothing you
Were
gotta
they
say.
paid for the testimony?
After that,
No,
I
those
want
were
to-
long before.
So basically, I bought your loyalty. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to hear it, man.
I know you don't. You never want to hear.
That's like
anything
a
that
prostitute
you
saying I was raped.
If it is not what you,
I paid you for sex.
You know what?
paid you.
Unfortunately, a prostitute could get raped.
No, now if I pay you to have sex with you,
But if she says there's parameters. Here's what's gonna happen, and you go outside those parameters, then it's wrong.
but if you go outside
And the whole thing is wrong anyway. By the way, I mean,
paying
yeah.
for sex.
Yes, unless you're in Las Vegas.
Robert Kraft has all charges has been dropped. By the way, appreciate you, Robert Kraft. Good job.
yeah, he also has a plea deal on the table.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
He has a plea deal.
Yeah.
He would get no time. It would be thrown away.
If he admits guilt.
Hey, but
And if it takes an STD test, and if it goes to trial.
did you guys see? Did you guys see where the madam, like the one chick, is in a picture with President Trump, and she used to own the place that Robert Kraft was at. She doesn't own it anymore, but she used to own it. But she's in a picture with President Trump, like she is the person that has the connect for all them spots.
Right, for Mar-a-Lago in particular, it sounds like she's got access into a lot of her customers. She was selling access to the idea of being close to the president and his property since she was connected to Mar-a-Lago.
Right. Isn't that crazy? And she's in a picture, and she's like, he's like, I don't know, guys. I mean, we do have a president that like spends a lot of time on the weekends tweeting about like Saturday Night
Drops like
Live.
50 tweets?
It's something like that this weekend. Yeah, he wants to bring a grand jury investigation against Saturday Night, grand jury investigation against Saturday Night Live because of their content, because it's always against him and not against anyone else.
Collusion. The Democrats and Russia.
Are you serious,
That's what he
man?
said.
Seriously.
Show the other side.
Hey, so I know. So all right. So listen. Speaking on that, like, so all right. So you know what? When you watch Saturday Night Live and like Seth Meyers and all them, they are against Trump big time.
I mean,
They're
but
against
every president
Yeah,
has
like
been
this is
roasted.
something new.
Vice
They
presidents.
didn't smoke.
Trump? I mean,
They didn't
Bush?
smoke. They didn't smoke
You
Obama.
what happened when Bush was
You
president?
skipped Obama. Going backwards, you skipped Obama.
Nah, they had
They
plenty
had
of
people on Obama. Had the
skits.
big ear dude. They even had white dudes play Obama.
Didn't Jay Farrell play Obama
Come on,
at some
man.
point?
He just butt her like everybody else, man. You can't say nothing about him, man.
All right. Well, here's the thing.
Barry
Man, like,
Remember the dude Dana Carvey used to do George Bush?
oh man, he's
Not
smoking.
gonna do it.
Not gonna
Barry
do it.
Bruton.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, come on, man.
So,
It's funny how sensitive this president is about making fun of people and being made fun
he's
of.
bad about it. He's bad about it. Man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. Remember, you can catch us on on all the stuff. D-Lo, where can you catch us?
You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, the Google Play Store, Spotify, Google Independent Radio, pretty much any place you get your podcast from.
All right,
Check
cool.
us out.
Cool. Hey, man, I tell you what, man, that band Hallville's playing Thursday night. They're big fans of us, just in case they're listening. Also, man, check out the Candy Show.
Yeah.
The Candy Show is a video show you can watch on YouTube and other outlets, man. Make sure you check that out for sure. And then on independent radio, man, we got My Ex-Wife's Husband. We also got the Indie 15 music session for sure, man. So all those shows are kind of happening. I talked to Book guys the other day, man. I talked to Book. He's mad that he's in exile. You know, I told him he's still in Uganda. He's mad about that. But we had to get him on here and do his show.
Hey,
so
you know what? I got a question. Since a couple of the hosts of the Heavy Hitters Radio Show work in education, how come the rest of the hosts don't get the book discounts? Like shouldn't we be entitled to a Heavy Hitters book discount by association with the show?
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, I have no idea.
Don't educators get a discount on
No.
books?
No.
Well, that sucks. If you do, I'd hope you'd extend it to
No.
me.
All the books in my classroom library and that I purchased myself are purchased at full price.
Because she don't got the hookup.
Welcome. Welcome to public education.
That sucks.
No, but I did start a new book this week, which made me happy.
What book is that?
Angie Thomas came out with the second book, so she wrote The Hate You
Well,
Give.
stop. Oh, I was gonna ask them
Weren't we
who is
supposed to read
Angie
that?
Thomas.
Yeah, nobody did because nobody listens to me. So
Remember that one time Run said we're supposed to read that?
remember that one time you guys only heard about it when what's his face?
The movie came out.
Ron was talking about how good the movie was.
I
And
haven't
all
even.
of a sudden, everybody knew.
Not
what
me,
it
because I
was.
still ain't seen the movie.
I remember that time we went to see Jake the Snake Roberts.
Anyhow,
You were the
so
real MVP.
It was really uncomfortable for me, but I did get us there, so you're welcome. Anyway, Angie
I'm
Thomas.
uncomfortable why? Because he said the P word.
Angie Thomas wrote a second book. It's called On the Come Up. I would say that it's not as moving as The Hate You Give, but it's still a really good young adult novel. So if you think like a young adult, like Run, or if you are a young adult, then feel
Like
free to
Run?
read it.
Okay.
I don't fit into the young adult category of books, Jeezy. Young adults like 15 to 19.
But the young adults we can have sex with. I don't get that.
Well, how about 18?
Thank you.
18.
Thank
You're a
you.
ridiculous human being.
Thank you. All I know is when I was 15.
they gotta
All I
put
know when I was
parameters
15,
on
wasn't nobody
young
peeing on
adult
me. I knew
Gino,
better.
What book do you want at a
Yeah.
discounted rate?
At 15, I knew
What are you
better.
excited
All
about?
of them.
All of them?
At 16, I knew
I
better.
do have a large book collection that I will.
Yeah,
literally-
but if I mean, you gotta be for sure.
I'm
If
just trolling,
Our
right?
you gotta be for-
conversations
I'm
are
just
in advance
trolling.
today.
all right, go.
But I still
That's
knew
all
better about not getting peed on
Oh,
at
I'm
15.
done. I'm done. I just asked
Drip,
you a
drip,
question.
drip.
If R. Kelly would have been peeing on you, you probably would have enjoyed it because isn't he from your same area too? He's from your same area. You'd have been like,
That's
yes.
a great troll.
This
yeah.
this is
Give me
this
some of that boop, boop.
this is region urination, and I enjoy it.
That's a great troll job.
Isn't that the case?
It ain't my fault. Don't nobody famous come from Indianapolis. That ain't my fault.
You're right. You're right. I don't know. Babyface ain't nothing, I guess.
I mean, he really ain't R. Kelly.
No, he's not, is he?
He's thankful for that.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to be R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And then the deal, which he was in that. He was in that.
Man child.
Man Child was in there.
Hey, salute Coach K. Coach K, the owner
Oh, see how you guys just see?
of Quality Control Music Group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
got
So,
the-
so not,
And
not,
there's all
not,
kind
not
of
do
people.
Coach K.
No,
And you know what? Okay, so you're right. You're right.
QC Quality
You
Control.
know what? There are definitely famous people from Indianapolis, but the famous people from the region are freaks. They pee on children and have sex with them. Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, both of them have
Allegedly.
done.
And they
Allegedly.
also
Not allegedly.
and
There was
they-
on video, R. Kelly.
and they also try to sell the president on hydrogen jets.
Allegedly. Eugene
That's
up there,
the
man.
case, man. What you say?
Genius is up there, man.
The region, man. Hey, you know what? The region, we love y'all. We should cut it off and give it to Illinois.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with that.
Just don't drive up there.
We should cut it off and give it to
Get some
Illinois,
issues.
man. I got nothing but love for y'all. Hey, man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. I feel like we're coming to the end. We got anything else
We're
going
hold
on?
it down for the G.
All right, we got anything else going on? I don't think so. I think we all good to go. Hey, man, I tell you what, man, I really appreciate y'all listening, man.
Yes.
You know what? Next week, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna have a 5-minute comedy session. So everybody get your
I'm sick next week.
everybody get your comedy on, man.
Really?
Everybody get your comedy on so we can do a 5-minute comedy session. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, 2 minutes. You want to do a 2-minute comedy
I
session?
want to not be part of it, and I want to.
How about do a 2-minute comedy? Yeah, I tell you what.
Come on,
If
somebody
you,
just come up and tell jokes.
yeah, you got to come on. Just like
I
Ken
got
do
2 minutes.
stand up. You guys ready?
Original material?
I tell you what. Yeah, you ready? I'm gonna come off off the top of the head right now. You ready?
Oh, we're doing it tonight. I thought we were
Well, no, I'm gonna do one right now just to get you ready. All right, just so you can do it.
Just make sure you're funny.
You guys ready? All right. Hey, what's up, man? It's Moose. This Moose Gate Big House, man. I've been trying to work out, you know. And you know why I wanted to work out? It's like, have you ever tried to wipe your booty like after you took a poop, and like your back cracks because you had to reach so far? That's when you know you got to work out because you haven't stretched out enough to even make sure that your booty is wiped professionally, because you got to wipe your booty professionally. You know that, and the whole worst part about that is that sometimes you got to stand up to make it happen, and then you're not able to bend in the right position. So, folks, you got to make sure you got to stretch. You got to make sure you got to stretch and stay limber and drink plenty of water. Now, if you drink lots and lots of water, and if you drink eat enough of the right foods, man, it'll come out nice and clean. All right? So your poop will come out nice and clean. You get one swipe, and you have to look at it. Now, I always ask this question, folks. Now, I'm asking my group here. Are you front wipers? So back to front or front to back?
Front to back.
front to back.
Front to back. All right,
All
outstanding.
kinds of vagina issues if you go back to front.
Well, there's only one person
Is
here
there
with a
going to be a
vagina.
gong available for this show?
Ooh, damn! I'm gonna get gong.
I was wondering if that was I was waiting for the punchline, man.
Ooh, man, I got a tough crowd.
I got
Tough
2 minutes.
crowd, man.
Can I
Tough
get my
crowd.
2 minutes
All right, go.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? This ain't Jeezy, man. Yo, relationships, man, they tough.
Yes.
Tough on relationships, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I just had a recent breakup, man. My girlfriend finally quit on me. You know, I tried to do the right thing when I met her. She had Parkinson's, so you know, I thought all the benefits from Parkinson's, I can enjoy them. You know, I mean, the random hand jobs in the middle of the night. You know, I would just put lotion in her hand, and you know, she always going to town on me, and she would always get mad. Am I wrong for that? To take advantage of me, she would never get tired. You know,
No, good job.
But I guess the final straw was she asked me to draw her a bath. So I went to the bathtub and I made her a nice little bubble bath. And when she got in, I started throwing in my clothes. I figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone, right?
Yes. Good job, man. Good job.
Not laughing.
That was good.
You know, it's
That was
like
good.
a human spin cycle. I mean, all my clothes are very agitated and very clean.
Good job. Good job.
That's my two. I would like to do that 2 minutes at one point.
That was good. That was good. Lilo, you got 2 minutes or no?
I'm going to have to prepare for this one.
All
I
right.
also am not playing this game.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just
You know what
go.
else I gotta talk about, man? I want to talk about language. Like, there are certain languages, man, that just sound sexy. When you hear a woman say, "Hey, papi," you know, don't you feel a certain kind of way? Like, Spanish just sound real sexy. There is nothing sexy about Chinese, yo.
Hey, man, forget you, big guy.
Pang chang pang ping. Like, can you imagine she come to the crib, you like pang chang pang ping, and in her mind she said, "I'm gonna give you a blowjob." Like that don't register with me. It's like, are you trying to shoot me or
All I
stab me?
need to do is hear that once, and I know what the play is.
So, what, pang chang pang ping? Like, are you turned on by that?
I am once I know.
No, but you know what? For me, that's the same sound.
Or Ron, would you be turned on by a Hindu? Hey, baby, I want to take you down to the surface. Would you be turned on by that? Like, there is nothing. It's certain, but French.
This feels racist.
But French, I don't care.
All of these jokes have been
But French sounds so like je m'appelle Alvin. Like, it sounds sexy. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
when you speak French.
I wasn't speaking to you directly. So what I'm saying is,
You know, we said that one pang pang whatever
pang
was.
chang pang ping.
That sounds like the same when I drop a pan in the kitchen.
Right. Right. That's
That's
right.
funny.
Right. And that's somebody's last name in China.
That's hilarious, man. Hey, man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show.
I got jokes.
We out here, man. We all got them, and Big Gates, mine was good, man. You talking about
Big Gates. I'm gonna do a roast battle on Big Gates.
Oh man, get him.
You know what I'm saying?
Him. Hey man, I tell you
I
what.
was like, I remember the first time I saw Big Gates, man. I was like, man, this dude's so black. He should be on the cover of Slave Illustrated.
Oh, you had to do him like that, man. Big Gates, sorry. You know what? Glad finally, Gates, you can get off my back.
Yeah, the thing is, he had like a red shirt, like a red outfit. I was like, man, he like a bloody nightstick.
Oh, Gates, I'm so sorry, man. I'm on your side, even though
you,
you're on
Big
my
Gates.
back. You always on my back, man. But I ain't even like I ain't got you like that, man. Hey, man, I tell you
Gates
what.
the only kid I know to get in my car. The engine light come on.
Dang. Hey, man, Heaviest Radio Show. Remember, hey, man, hey, I
Get
tell you
these
what.
jokes.
Hey, we
These
done.
jokes, man. We was messing with you, man. It's all love.
You guys good?
Yes.
Hey, Heaviest Radio Show. Remember,
Well,
we
that was emotional.
are where you are.
So get comfortable.
And come on in.
Yeah, it's us, man. Heavy Hits Radio Show.